Taurus, your person wants to co-create with you. The number 40 is for its stability. They want stability with you. Your relationship is with a person that has very strong sort of tribal feelings about the people in their lives. So this is family, it's friends, it's coworkers, it's anyone with whom they've had a long history with, and it's also their heritage. So they come from, I believe, maybe a family that's very tight-knit regardless of whatever happens. This could be a family who feuds and fights, but you know, at the end of the day, they all kiss and make up. So there's a tremendous amount of loyal within this person's dynamic, within the way they have been brought into this life. They are sort of happy-go-lucky. They can be whimsical. They feel as though every day is a good day. There's a lot of serendipity. But this is how they feel about you. They are trying to ascend to their four-leaf clover, and they feel as though you are the luckiest relationship that they have ever had in their lives. We see the loyal heart. They're very loyal to you. They love you. We see this heart feeling here. There's an egg. You know, the two of you are sitting on the egg, hatching something up, you know, hatching a plan for something, looking at each other with adoring eyes, lots of love all around. 35, again, the number of 8, which is stability, gorgeous. And the Chariot card, it tells me that they are aching to come in and to see you. Home is where the heart is. I'm rushing to see you, Taurus. That is what I want. I really want you in my life. I want you to be my home, literally and figuratively, and I want to rush home to spend time with you. Be still, my heart. The Sun card is telling us that your person is very much feeling that you are the brightest star in their life. This is the happiest card in the deck. It's joy, it's happiness. They think of you every moment when they wake up. You're the first person they think of. As they go to sleep at night, they think of you then too. But that is Leo energy. This person is, the Knight of Swords energy says that oftentimes they say things or do things that are very abrupt. They do and say things that are very honest and truthful. And so if you were to say to them, oh, well, how did you like the dress my girlfriend had on at the party? This person would just innocently stumble right into that. And they would say, oh, it was quite lovely. I thought she looked very nice. And that is not going to be something that's going to go over with you, well with you. Your person, I love the fact that your former lover is a person that enjoys people generally. So here you're speaking, here they have a sister, a family member, somebody who is close to you actually, not them. But they're very comfortable with this, excuse me, I do think this is their sister because they have their arm, you know, this sister type person is dressed seductively, but has their arm over your person's shoulder. And I really love this energy. This could be you, this could be however you configure this. In terms of a relationship, but they're quite comfortable with a high level of affection in terms of showing it, you know, in terms of being expressive with friends, with family. That, though, in my mind, is an area of darkness for you. You do not feel as though that is normal. And I think that you may have even spoken about it to this person, Taurus. When we look at the energy of the Star card, they think that you're a rock star. Absolutely. You are a rock star to them. They have studied you like a book in a library, like a favorite study. They watch you intently. They look at you intently. You may have met them in a work environment where you felt as though they were staring at you. You'd turn around at a desk and you go, God, why do they keep staring at me? But this person is... they feel like your soulmate. Look at this. Beautiful pearls and a heart, you know, have forehead to forehead, really feeling as though you are the only person for them, Taurus. You are their wish fulfillment for love. You are their happiness. You are their joy, Taurus. When we look at the energy of the High Priestess, this is a keeper of secrets. So they feel as though you are being very secretive, but they also feel as though you've moved away. You can see a funnel cloud here. It's a cloud that indicates that your person feels that you've moved away from them, that they brought too much sort of tumultuousness, difficulty, that they created darkness in your life in a way that they did not understand, that you are very wise. Of course, you're the owl, right? You're the owl. They see that in your wisdom, you know, you are trying to pedal away from them. I do feel as though this person may be in your life in a way that you can't quite get away from them. For instance, if you work with them. The Two of Pentacles says that they don't know what to do right now. They feel as though they're sort of in this hopeless situation of having created some sort of issue with you. They could have made you jealous. That's one thing that could have happened. And they wouldn't have seen it coming. But it really shows us that this person has no idea where they should go at this time with the relationship. Is there a way forward? It looks as though for some of you, you have moved away from this person, literally, figuratively. You might have even blocked them. You may speak to them sporadically, but they really don't know what to think of things. The Magician card. Oh, Taurus, they see you as a beautiful magician, somebody who can manifest anything, somebody who is magical, who is stunning, who is, you know, again, the secrecy between the High Priestess and the Magician. You don't really tell your secrets. You're very discreet. Same thing. They see you as absolutely magical. When they see you, they think they get turned on by you immensely. And I mean turned on emotionally, physically, at every single level. Intellectually, you turn them on. You know, you take them to places, to almost like a magic carpet ride, that when they speak to you, you are always a phenomenal adventure for them. We see them wanting very much to have you think well of them. They want a notch in the belt. They think that you're very successful. And here they are, you know, but it's a 10 horse. This horse is not moving. It's not moving forward. So they're trying to get your attention obsessively. They're trying to convince you that they could be the right person for you. But you don't see it. You know, the 10 horse is something that's like, well, we might have had a good relationship in the past, but right now, you know, you feel as though they're too obsessed with having their way with you, that, you know, if you give in to them, it's going to be a win that's not going to be healthy for you. And they view you as, I think you've said it to them directly or indirectly. I think you've been quite clear with them that the way they operate is not something that you like. You've been discreet, you've been careful, you know, but they understand, they get it, but they're still obsessed with you. The Hanged Man indicates that in their heart space, they can't let go of you. They are totally hung up on you. You know, all they can think of is, with this obsession card right here, all they can think of is the fact that they want to come back together with you. The Six of Cups is the soulmate energy. We have the soulmate card here, you know, very much, very clear, soulmate. And here we have this beautiful seed of life. This person could want to have a baby with you. They want to create a beautiful life with you, Taurus. And they do not know how to go about it. But they love you. They love you very deeply. The cards are very clear. Right now, Eight of Swords, self-imposed restriction. They're trying very hard to figure out a strategy. And this is the Emperor card. This person is not to be underestimated. The Emperor is sort of like, you know, it's almost like they're, I have a plan. I'm making a plan. And when I have my plan together, I'm going to take action. They don't see this as a time that you will listen to them. Eight of Swords says that right now they are mourning the loss of you, mourning the fact that they haven't really conducted themselves in a way that you find acceptable enough to actually date, you know, to co-create with. They see you as seeing them. You see them as an anomaly, you know, like, well, I don't know what I would want with you. I don't know. I think we're very different. But now they have a plan of action. The Emperor is usually not to be denied. It is a ruling father. This person is going to get their act together and step back into your life when they see that there's an opportunity. Here we see the 10 of Cups. They want to be married to you. This is a marriage card. This is happily ever after. This is the way they envision that you would look. You look absolutely magical. I mean, the way you appear to this person, it's very seldom I get all of these amazing cards in a reading. I mean, you are to them their everything. And that in and of itself worries you. But again, I would say this. I don't see anything nefarious about this person. They look like they're harmless. They look like they're innocent. They do look like they won't give up on you. You know, this is a type of person who could, you know, throw a stone at your window at night with a band outside singing some sort of crazy love song. And they really are bent. They are bent on winning you. They really want you that much. They believe in sort of the old movie type love, you know. If I don't give up, this isn't stalking, and they don't stalk you actually. They study you, but they don't stalk you. So it does look like you are at close proximity to this person, some way. Okay. The 5 of Swords, the 9 of Swords, they have sleepless nights. The 9 of Swords is they feel like a turtle that's marooned on the beach and there's grass between the water and, you know, them. They feel as though they're sort of dying, they're not dying. The 9 of Swords is not dying, but they feel like they want to fight for you, and yet they have to be careful how they do it because you are really sweet. You are a beautiful soul, but they are fighting. They want to fight for you and they don't know how to do it. They feel as though if they fight for you that you may decide that those actions are not pleasing to you. You don't like conflict. You don't like grief. You don't like anything like that. And with their tribe, it's kind of like, you know, it could be mayhem with their tribe and they all still love each other. So it's an interesting dynamic. The 10 of Swords energy feels as though to them, Spirit is saying, take a break. The advice from Spirit with you and this person is that the 10 of Swords, there's things that have happened. This is not the timing. This is not the time. You're closing out a cycle with this person. I would say they may have stalked you. This may be even a relationship that started off and you felt that they were too controlling, all that devil energy, that they were really being overbearing with you. To this person, though, Spirit is saying that you've been kind, you've helped heal them, and now they're going to stand before you with humility, with fear, because Spirit is saying that you need to be very, very judicious in the way you make a decision about this person's fate. This person does love you. They will always stand by you. They will always be loyal to you. But what we're seeing is that the Fool card has gone on their adventure. The Fool, you know, throwing caution to the winds. And they've done something that you felt was very much a betrayal. Something that won't fly with you at the very least. Some sort of way of relating that invokes a conflict, Taurus, that you are not going to accept. So what we see is that this person is truly waiting for you. They're throwing themselves on the mercy of the court, and this court is a harsh court. It's a snake. The snake could consume them. But they are throwing themselves on your mercy, and Spirit is telling them that they cannot behave in the way they behave. They can't control you. You are not like a diamond ring. You are a human. And this person seems to be very covetous of you, like you're a prized possession. And that's where that devil energy comes in. You're not somebody who can be a notch in someone's belt. That's not the way life works. And this person is so ego-driven in the relationship that they don't see you as so much of a separate entity, but as a beautiful part of themselves, when the reality is that they know better. So we have the outcome of this card right now is that your person is stuck. The devil energy means that they're still in this Capricorn sort of obsession. I want to be in control. The 5 of Swords energy says that they haven't learned much about conflict. And it doesn't, you know, I see this beautiful Scorpio king, and the Scorpio king will love you forever. They will be there for you always. But when we see this, the Five of Swords is Scorpio energy. You know, they seem to have this really bad habit of getting in fights that are ego driven, that are not appropriate to the relationship. As you see it, you're so much of a pure heart. You are very much a pure heart, and they see that about you. So Taurus, let's look and see what Spirit has to say. I really see this as a very intense relationship. There's so many major arcana that I think that you have very deep feelings for this person, but you also do not think necessarily from your viewpoint this may just be something that really can't prosper or come to fruition simply because this person doesn't have what it takes at this time. Okay, so let's see. What does Spirit say for you? What are we getting here for messages for our Taurus friends about this relationship? Interference, an external party is intruding on this relationship. So again, there is something, and to me this is soul tribe, it's family. I feel it's family, it's friends, it's people who stop over when they're not invited. Integrity is what Spirit is recommending. Does the situation align with your value and morals? So do you align with them, the way they think, the way they go about their lives? Do they really present something? A second chance. Oh, this relationship does deserve a second chance. So that is the advice of Spirit, is to give the relationship a second chance. You know, what we're seeing here is an awakening. Someone is undergoing a spiritual transformation. So, you know what? We always have free will. We always have choice. Laws of attraction says that, you know, you should always expect the best of everybody, but you should also allow them to present the best. And until they present the best, then you are in your personal power. You are in your spiritual element when you only accept the best of them. So that is your advice. Taurus, it's been a joy sending you love from Chicago. Send some back and tell me where you're from.